What is perimeter, and how do you find the perimeter of a figure? Perimeter refers to the distance around. Let's take a look at this triangle. If I start off walking from the X on the triangle and I walk along the outline of the triangle all the way around on all three sides and come back to the X, I would have walked the perimeter of this triangle, or the distance around this triangle. Now, how do I find the perimeter of a triangle? If you look at a triangle, you'll notice that the sides are labeled A, B, and C. To find the perimeter of this triangle, you would add the length of A plus B plus C to get the perimeter of this triangle. So your perimeter would equal A plus B plus C. And P in this case stands for perimeter. Now let's say we label each side with a number, or the length of each side with a number. So now we can add our three numbers together. We have 7 feet, 6 feet, and 5 feet. So our perimeter for this triangle would be 7 feet plus 6 feet plus 5 feet. Work it out and see if you can get the answer. Was your answer correct? 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. So the perimeter of this triangle is 18 feet. Now we have a square rectangle. The perimeter, again, I will start at Y and I will walk around the outside of this rectangle. So if I start at Y and walk around the outside to each side and come back to Y, I would have walked the distance around this rectangle, or the perimeter of this rectangle. Now I've labeled each side with letters. What do we know about rectangles? Rectangles have two parallel sides each, and those parallel sides are the same length. So I have a length of L. The parallel side is also L because it will be the same. And then I have a length of W, and the opposite side is W because they're the same length. So the perimeter for this rectangle would be L plus W plus L plus W. Now here's a different way that we can write this. We can say the perimeter equals 2 times L plus W, because we have 2 L's and 2 W's. The parentheses, or the 2 outside of the parentheses, means that we would multiply. Now let's look at if I were to number my sides. I have one side that is 9 inches, and the opposite or parallel side to that is also 9 inches. And then I have another side that is 12 inches, and the parallel side to that is also 12 inches. So my perimeter is 2 times 12 plus 9, or 2 12s plus 2 9s. If I add 12 plus 9, I will get 21. So my perimeter is 2 times 21 inches. 2 times 21 is 42. My perimeter is 42 inches. Now we have a square. A square has 4 sides that are all the same length. Therefore, when we find the perimeter of a square, we're talking about 4 times whatever number is given to one of the sides. Here my side is labeled S. Perimeter equals S plus S plus S plus S, or 4S. Four times S is what we're trying to find. Whatever S is, we will multiply it by 4. So if S was 5, then it will be 4 times 5. If S was 12, then it would be 4 times 12. S is 10 centimeters in this case. So my perimeter for this square is 4 times 10 because each side would be 10 centimeters long. Perimeter of my square is 4 times 10, which is 40, so my perimeter is 40 centimeters. Now I would like you to go and see if you can solve some perimeter problems on your own. This video was brought to you by 3R Literacy. Please subscribe, rate, and comment. Thank you for watching.